Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be doing a Do They Deserve It? We have J-Lags. What's up, J-Lags?
Hey, how you doing, man?
Now, J-Lags, to my knowledge, you feel like you deserve Diamond. You are currently a gold. What rank are you at the moment?
Gold 3 currently, 95 LP.
You are currently gold 3, and you play mid lane. You play Xerath and Veigar, to my knowledge. You currently have a 40% win rate. But last season, you did have a really good winner. I'm pretty sure you had like a 60% win rate last season. What brings you here today, and why do you feel like you deserve Diamond?
Just going through my games, I feel like I'm always performing well. I feel like a lot of the times my games are decided through other lanes. Not that that changes throughout ELOs, but I think that if I get put into Diamond games that I'll perform either just as well or as well as everyone else on the team is.
You feel like right now you're performing at a Diamond level, and you feel like if you played in Diamond, you could hold your ground. And since you're playing at that level anyways, you could do just as well or even better than the Diamond players. You're currently main mid lane. You play Xerath. What makes you think that you play better than your current rank? Like, if you play better than gold, why are you not currently Diamond?
I'm pretty good at shot calling throughout the game, making roams when I need to. I mean, granted, I do play Xerath, so he's not really a roaming champion. But for the most part, I make rotations when I should and do my best to get my team to listen to them. I feel like mostly what holds me back is, everyone on the team trying to make the shot calling and a lot of the times it being the wrong call, or them inting from the get-go and then me having to worry about rotations from those lanes.
Yeah, one thing that I see in low elo is that everybody decides to kind of do their own thing. They don't really listen to pings. That's why I kind of gave up on pinging in low elo. I kind of just do my own thing and I carry my own way. I don't really rely on my team anymore. But right. in low elo, it's really hard to get your team to do stuff when it comes to shot calling, because either they're really slow to do it or they just don't do it at all. And you get laners that, definitely get outclassed really heavily. Your last game you mentioned you had 0-6 and then 1-7 bot lane. Woof, this game. I'm actually going to go ahead and screenshot that for you guys to see. This was quite the game, man. And this is the kind of stuff that you're going through right now in gold. And you feel like if I placed you in diamond, you'd play just as well as the diamonds?
I do.
Right,
yeah, I think I'd keep up my farm with them and my KDAs will be on par with them.
Dude, I totally believe in you. J-Lags, I've known you for a while now. I believe that you can play in Diamond. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and place you in a Diamond game. This is going to be around Diamond 4, Diamond 3. I really hope you perform well, man. And wish you the best of luck.
Thanks, man. Let's do it.
All right, guys. We are in Game 1 with J-Lags. He's playing that Xerath in the mid lane versus a Diana. So far, right team is up with 2 kills. We're going to see if J-Lags is able to play at a diamond level here. This guy is gold 3 at the moment with a 40% win rate. Does play a lot of Xerath now. I've known J-Lags for a really long time. This guy is really good at this champion. Whenever we play custom games, he's usually really, really good. I mean, definitely high level player, in my opinion, of course. But although he is hardstuck gold, we're going to see if he deserves diamond after these 2 games. And yeah, let's just get right into it, boys. All right, so J-Lags so far he has 14 CS compared to Diana's 23. Diana did pick up another Doran's ring. Here comes Riven from behind. He has to watch out for the roam. He did see the MIA pings. He does not have flash or barrier, so he's going to go down for the kill. Diana's going to hit level 5 off that kill. And sadly, he does lose maybe 2 waves here, 3 waves possibly. Lisa's going to come here for the cleanup as well. So some lack of map awareness from J-Lags there. So J-Lags is going to be down 15 CS, but hopefully he can bring it back. He's going to miss that. Ooh, he's actually going to get that one. He needs to hard shove this wave ASAP. All right, looks like a red team is contesting for the Baron quite soon. Or sorry, not Baron. Sorry, Rift Trail very, very soon. Here is J-Lags from the back. Let's see if he's able to do anything. Looks like Diana is just going to hop on everyone, just get a double kill. Sadly, J-Lags can't really do anything in this situation. Diana is just really ahead. She's 5-1-3. J-Lags down by 20 CS. Hasn't really had an opportunity to contest the Diana in the fights. I mean, she is level 11. J-Lags probably level 9. He's level 10. So 2 levels, almost 2 levels. Yeah, 2 levels down. J-Lags is going to go for the steal. Not going to quite get it. Or actually, sorry, he's going to go for the mid lane wave. So what we're looking at this game is that blue team is just kind of like slowly getting like run over by red team. They finally got a pick right there. Good stun by J-Lags and Elise. Very, very good poke. J-Lags with the poke. Not going to be able to get that one off. Maybe. Almost gets that kill. Does get an assist. And so far, he has 105 CS, 2 assists, 1 death. Diana is really strong, dude. She's been roaming quite a bit. She has 5 kills. Alright, looks like Infernal is up soon. The fight is going to start. THIER going to pop the ultimate right away. GLag's looking for some poke right away. Not going to be able to land that Q. Not going to be able to land the stun either. Riven's going to hop in. He needs to be very, very cautious. He's not going to really land anything so far. Nice, lands that. He's going to ultimate, gets 1 kill, gets 2 kills. Wow, looks like he's scripting almost. And he also pokes down the Ezreal to 1 HP. Very good job. So far, he's 2-1-4, and he did do a lot that fight, except missing all of his abilities earlier on. But it's all good. They secure the Infernal, and he did contribute quite a bit to that fight. Really good job so far. He's level 12. Diana so far at level 12 as well. So he has caught up in XP. He's going to shout out. Man, probably just going to recall right here. Pick up possibly some more AP. Just a couple of, probably just like a blasting one or something, if I had to guess. All right, looks like red team is chasing for this. Senna's going to pop that W. Sorry, E. Not sure what ability that is. They have to watch out here. It looks like Diana's going to collapse on them, right? And none of them did have a flash there. GLag is going to go down to the Taric, and they were just caught out in a really bad spot right there. Diana did have quite a bit of movement speed, and they kind of just got like freaking steamrolled right there. It's pretty bad. Red team's going to go for Baron, and this might be really, really bad. At least does not have flash. She's going to go for the Cocoon, going to miss it. And at least does need to look for a steal possibly. I mean, actually, a steal might not even be possible here, but Sion is full tank. It might leave enough time for at least a steal. She has to watch out here. She might even need to, she'll probably go for the Ezreal possibly. She's going to repel over. Nice immediate flash. She's going to pick up a kill. She did smite for that though. Smite up in 10 seconds. And Sion going to be able to tank quite a bit. Riven's going to go immediately for the Elise. Elise not watching out for Riven's movement speed. She's going to go down. And they're going to lose the Baron and also 2 kills. But they are going to get Ezreal in that process. And Elise so far is 7-6-3. She's doing really, really well. GLag is kind of holding his ground. He's not hard hitting or anything, right? I would hope that his farm is a little bit higher, right? But I don't really expect much. He is gold playing in Diamond. And I would expect that he is quite nervous. Also, Riven is playing flawlessly. Look at this. She's probably going to get a pick right here. GLags has no idea she's in here. It is pinged. Looks like Riven's just going to recall. She can't find anything. She's immediately going to recall. Alright, looks like another fight is breaking out. GLags in the backline. Let's see what he does. Nice, lands the stun. Diana going to get rooted up. Lots of damage coming out. Here comes Riven from the side. She does have ultimate. They need to watch out. Nice, GLags respecting the range from Riven. Gonna poke from far away. Not gonna be able to do that much damage though, since he does not have the most CS ever. He's gonna miss quite a bit of ultimates. It's fine though. Another Baron is up for red team. Riven. Oof, she's gonna go down. At least he's gonna go down. GLags all alone in the mid lane, looking to farm. And he can't really do much in these fights. He's kind of like, he has to like retreat to the backline, and he really can't do much in these fights other than poke from far away. Which, I mean, it is his job to do that, right? But it just doesn't seem like he has that damage. And red team is going to look to contest. Taric is not here yet, so they don't have ultimate yet. Olaf going to go in. Elise going to smite it away. Really good job. Riven's just going to immediately one-shot the Senna. Senna always being put in these really, really bad spots where it just leads her to get one shot. GLags needs to run here. Really does. And Sion is going to get away. The full tank Sion. Dude, this guy is able to tank up so much damage for such a long period of time. But sadly, red team isn't quite utilizing him the way they would hope. Nice. At least going to go in for the damage. GLag is going to miss his stun, but he is going to do quite a bit of damage. Let's see. I think at least he's in a bad spot. The Q. Oof, GLag is going to go down to the Ezreal. This is really bad, actually. Not sure if GLags did have a barrier there or heal, or sorry, a flash. I'm not sure. But he did get stunned up, so can't really expect much there. Diana so far is 10-4-9. She is super strong. 350 gold bounty. And the red team's just going to go for the dive, dude. Yeah, red team just seems to be able to like just steamroll them. I mean, Olaf, Riven, and Diana, they're all playing like hard dive champions along with the Taric. I'd say this game is pretty unwinnable for blue team. I mean, even if they have 2 Infernals, they just can't cooperate the way they need to win these fights. And having a Senna support that just gets one shot in the fights, I'd rather have a Taric in this situation. Yeah, I think blue team just won off comp. I mean, Olaf is just such a strong carry, and Riven just completely outplayed everyone. Really unfortunate game. JLags is going to end the game 2-3-6 with 188 CS compared to Diana's 206. So sorry, 208. So when it comes to CS, he was only down 30 CS or 20 CS. It's not that bad. But when it came to map rotations, he really couldn't do much. Diana seemed to roam to other lanes, and he just couldn't follow up right. When it came to skill shots, I'd say he landed about half of the overall skill shots right. The play towards Drake, where he landed 2 ultimates on the Ezreal and the Olaf, I believe. I'm not sure who he killed, but he killed 2 people, and he landed both ultimates quite successfully. He actually won that fight for them, I'm pretty sure. So, I mean, he played pretty well in the fights. Not really sure. So when it comes to CS, I think CS is something that he really needs to improve on. 100%, like his farm, absolutely. If he had 300 from this game at 30 minutes, no doubt he would win this game. He would just be so strong, and he'd be such a high priority target. And as long as he has a Scion tanking for him, he should have been able to win this game. I think CS was a big issue. Also, lack of map awareness. A lot of people roamed on him, and it seemed like he really couldn't do anything in certain situations. There was an MI ping for the Riven, but I guess he just didn't really expect her to come. Overall, I would say that he played all right. Not the best thing that I've seen from JLags, but yeah, let's go ahead and talk to JLags and see what he say for the game. All right, guys, we are out of game 1 with JLags. Your total score was 2-3-6. You did 17,000 damage, CS of 6 CS per minute, 35 KP. What are your thoughts about that game, JLags, and what do you think about Diamond?
The game was a little rough. Diana's a pretty big counter to Xerath, but there's plenty of those in the game. It was going good early. The Riven got fed pretty early. She roamed down. I think 1 or 2 of my deaths out of my 3 were to her roaming down. Overall, though, I mean, it took a little adjusting, getting used to how everyone positioned themselves and them not just running face first into my skill shots. Yeah, I mean, I think overall it went okay for the first game in Diamond. I didn't int too hard. I had a little bit of a negative KDA, but overall, I still feel pretty confident about playing in the elo.
So what I'm kind of seeing right now is that you're kind of like breaking the ice in Diamond. I mean, jumping from gold to Diamond, I don't expect you to do insanely well. I mean, this game wasn't bad. You didn't run it down. You weren't like 0-20, right? You held your ground. Now, when it came to matchups, Diana absolutely destroys you in a 1v1, right? So you can't really do much in that. You kind of just have to rely on the mid game, late game with your poke, hoping you get enough CS, right? Your CS wasn't terrible, 6 CS per minute. I was hoping it was a little bit higher, but that's fine. You did get ganked quite a bit by the Olaf. What do you think are the biggest differences between Gold and Diamond? What do you think really stood out? I hear things when it comes to vision, right? Junglers ganking a lot more. Laners actually knowing how to punish. What do you think were the biggest differences?
One of the big differences was the champions being where they needed to be. And like when we're fighting for Dragon, not having the enemy junglers not just top lane farming a camp while the drag's up. On the roams, Diana would roam down. I would trail a little bit, but then she'd she could step back towards me, and then I just have to let her go, because if she jumps on me, I'm just dead. Mm-hmm. So it's a lot less tunnel vision, and it feels like it's a lot more of they take a look at the entire map at all times.
Mm-hmm. What do you think you could have done better that game?
I mean, I definitely could have farmed better that game. I couldn't have really stopped Diana's roams, and I pinged them, so I couldn't have really done much there. I might have been able to maybe try shoving the wave a little more often, and then roaming myself, trying to catch a couple of the laners off guard with a stun and see if we could have made something happen there. But mainly would have just been farming better and maybe getting my vision up to lessen the ganks that were occurring.
So looking at the game, there were quite a bit of mistakes that you'll probably see in the replay. But I think overall you held your ground. This wasn't like too impressive, but then again, this is your first game in Diamond. So before I place you in another game, I want to ask you another question. Did you like Diamond? Was the overall experience what you were anticipating? Was it better than what you thought? Or what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I liked it. I mean, the gameplay for the most part felt the same, so it's pretty much how and what I've been playing anyway. And it's nice that the chat bar pretty much just stayed quiet the whole time, opposed to
good.
people constantly typing in it. But yeah, I mean, overall, I enjoyed it.
And another quick question. Were you nervous going into these games?
Not really. I mean, I've played around the ELO before, and I've played against Diamond players before. I've 1v1 some X-Master players and have beaten them. So
Are you talking about me?
but I didn't say any names. But no, I mean, I was just going into it like it was any other game, whether it was gold, platinum, diamond, it doesn't really matter. I just do play how I still play to try to beat the person I'm laning against. That's it.
All right. Thank you for answering those questions. Let's go ahead and place you in another game in Diamond, man. I wish you the best of luck. And yeah. All right, guys, we are in game 2 with JLags playing Xerath once again in the mid lane up against Lucian. Now, Lucian does do extremely well into Xerath just because of the high mobility that Lucian has. And that right there, the poke, right? And he is an 80 carry as well, so he does also have range. It's not like it's melee versus range in this matchup, so I'm kind of curious how this is going to go. He should win in CS. I hope that he really improves on his CS this game compared to last game where it just wasn't really that pretty. So JLags is a pretty here. Here comes Olaf from the behind. He has to watch out. Olaf does have red buff. He does have flash and barrier available. And he's going to go ahead and barrier. He's also going to flash away, but he's still going to die to Lucian. I'm pretty sure Lucian flash ignited there. And he's going to go down, sadly, a little bit late on the flash there, but he thought he was safe, right? But, I mean, you really have to watch out for that. That was so obvious that Lucian could have done that. I think he should have just flashed regardless there, to be honest. It was just too many things that could have killed him. Like a flash from Olaf, like an auto attack, right? He was like 1 HP, so he definitely needed to be a little bit more cautious on that. But yeah, so far he is 0-1, 0 down at 10 CS, and the wave is shoving towards the Lucian, so not the best for him, right? Hopefully he shoves out this wave ASAP, tries to get it into turret, and yeah, we're gonna see. Now JLags doesn't have flash or barrier up, and here comes Olaf one more time. We're gonna see what he's able to do here. He does have stun available, and it looks like he's just gonna tank all of the Lucian ultimate. He's kind of just put in a weird spot there where he can't really farm since the wave is in a really bad spot due to him not properly managing the wave earlier. So wave management, map awareness, and then also, did he have a ward here? He had no ward here, so he had no knowledge, right? This ward right here, though, this ward in this bush was really crappy. I'd much rather him ward right here. That way you get a lot more information on the map. I mean, right here you only get information on if they go in the bush. Right here you get 4 paths. You get this one, and then this one, right? Or you get 3 paths. You get four walkways basically. A ward right here. So part of the reason why he died there was because he placed a ward right here instead of placing a ward right here. So in high elo, people don't ward in bushes. People don't ward right here. People ward in a lot better areas which cover a lot more ground. Here you only cover the bush, right? And never put your ward against the wall. You're kind of denying the vision you could get. And he's going to be put in a bad spot here. Lucian has ignite. Ooh, Kha'Zix's put in a really weird spot. Olaf does want to go for the invade. And here's Thresh as well. Olaf is level 6. He does not have ultimate, but he does have smite maybe. Oof. Olaf is just going to hard int that, I guess. JLags prepping the ultimate. Looks like he's just going to try to clear the wave. Now, Olaf kind of hard into that. If he had ultimate, I would understand that invade, but there, it was just really troll. Not sure what he was thinking. Oh, it looks like JLags is going to get dove once again by the Lucian and Olaf. Man, I feel so bad. He kind of just like runs him over. I think that's I don't think there's much I don't think there's much he could do in that situation. If he doesn't have his jungler, it's kind of just over. Getting dove like that is kind of like if you don't have summoners, you're kind of screwed. It's just kind of like it kind of happens, And the best thing you could do is just kind of like try to like get some information on the map. The jungler's not here, right? Where can I place vision? That's that'll give me the most info. But I feel bad for him, man. That was such a bad spot to be in. His farm is really good though, 105. That's not bad at all. It could be Lucian's farm. Lucian's farm is like impeccable, dude. 120 farm by 14 minutes is pretty good. So farm could be a little bit better. He goes top lane, clear the wave. Gonna go back mid lane. His turret's almost dead, so he has to probably play back a little bit. JLags did pick up Darkseer earlier. It looks like Lucian's gonna hard commit on at the Camille. She's gonna go down. Lucian gonna flash. Ooh, the flash away from Jlags. He's gonna immediately ultimate. Gonna go for the kill on the Lucian. Not gonna quite land the first two ultimates, but gonna land the third one. Very, very nice. Gonna shoot out the Q. Nice. Gonna pick up a double kill on the Senna as well. He has to watch out for the Olaf. He has to watch out for this one right here. Watch out for the Q, please. Ooh, nice. Good dodge. Really good poke coming from Jlags. So something that I'm seeing here is that I'm not sure if like Xerath players are supposed to play this passive, right? But if you want to win your games, you're gonna have to take some real heavy. You have to play perfectly. Like it's if you die like 3 times in lane, right? It's a sign that you don't really know how to play the lane properly. And this is Diamond, I get it. It's a lot higher than the skill level than he's used to, right? Than Gold. But if you want to like win games, I feel you need to play the game perfectly. So there were a couple mistakes, right? The early play where he kind of flashed a little bit late, not knowing where the jungle was since lack of good vision control, and then also lack of respect of the jungler. If you don't know where the jungler is, you're gonna play under turret. If you're playing Xerath and you have no summoners, you have no right to walk up, and you have to ask for a jungler to help you assist help you reset the wave if you're in a bad spot. Really good play right there. And that might sound harsh, but I think it's true. Ooh, yeah, Heimer just one-shot Kha'Zix there. Really bad spot. Nice, another kill for Jlags. Poggers. Yeah, he's just gonna get hooked and die right away though. A bit of mispositioning. It's fine though. Got a little bit too close. Xerath is one of those champions where you kind of have to sit back and try your best to lane this. If you don't lane the skill shots, it's kind of over. Good dodge right there. Gonna get hit. Gonna grab the lantern. And our blue team is just rushing their base right now. Jlags so far he's 3 and 4 and 2, 140 CS at 22 minutes. The CS kind of did fall off, but so did Lucian's. So I don't blame him too much, but it just seems like he can't really do much right now. Ooh, let's see it. Oh, Lucian gonna go in and gonna quite burst down the Kha'Zix quite heavily. Lucian gonna go for the flash ultimate. Gonna go in on the Caitlyn as well. Holy moly, this Lucian is super strong. The auto attack from Jlags is gonna pick up the kill on Lucian. He's gonna get stunned up. Gonna get bursted down. He does have ultimate and he does have flash available. You can probably go for a play here. Nice, a good ultimate right there. And he's also going to go for the wave as well. Good job going for the wave right there, even though it wasn't as significant as it would have been if the minions weren't baroned out. But good play going for the wave. I think wave clear is his main priority here. The good thing about Xerath is that you can kind of like stall the game forever. He's going to take down the GA, but hopefully he can poke them down. Oh, Darius just going to go in. Oh my gosh, dude. Darius, 2 kills right there. Jlags looking for some poke. Here comes Kha'Zix. Go in. You have wings. Go. Oh, let's see. Alright, Kha'Zix does have ultimate, so he's not going in quite yet. But he should look for like a play here. He should be hovering around. Kind of like stepping up a little bit. Let's see it. Instead, Kha'Zix decides to go for the wave instead of chasing for 2 kills. It's kind of weird. Look at this play. Look at this Heimerdonger play. Jlags gonna go for the ultimate on Senna. Not gonna be able to land any of them except one at the very end. Let's see some poke. Right now he should be clearing the wave right here. It's fine. Going for the play right now. Sadly, Darius is just so freaking strong at the moment. He kind of just one-shots everybody. Lucian also does a lot of damage as well. Darius with the double kill. Kha'Zix almost dying to the bleed. Jlags in a really bad spot. He does have barrier. Let's see how he plays it. I'm able to poke him down. Nice. That's 1 kill. He's gonna go down as well. So it seems like both games this happened again and again, where the enemy team just steamrolled his team, and it seemed like he couldn't do much. So I think this is a reoccurring issue, and I feel like I'm not sure how I could assist him in this, because Xerath is that champion where you just have to sit back and you have to. I think positioning is probably really huge here, actually. Because you should never be like able to actually die in the fights as Xerath. You just have to really position well, and also land all your skill shots as well. I don't think Jlags necessarily played this bad, but I think he definitely could have played it better. He could have went for Blue Oracle as well. His build's fine to reduce the healing from Darius, Lucian, and the Senna as well. His farm could have been a lot better as well. His farm seems to be lacking every game, but it's whatever. It's, you know, a gold player, right? It's fine. So one thing that he could be improving on is his map awareness. He got ganked so many times, just like last game. where he would get ganked and then he would lose the laning phase off the ganks, right? And Xerath is one of those champions who just sit under turret. You don't really need to step up for anything. You don't ever want to step up on Xerath, actually. He's one of those champions where if you step up, you're kind of just dead, right? It's kind of like Syndra, you know, you have to really, really watch yourself because you don't have any escapes. The only escape you have is your flash, right? If you don't have flash, you're sitting under turret and you're going to try to stay full HP. And if you don't have summoners under turret and you get dove, it's just kind of like GG, you know? So definitely be careful for that. His farm could have been better, right? His build was fine. Could only blue oracles. And that's about it. I think just tracking the enemy jungler as well, knowing where he is. Also, I don't like him placing ward right here. If he placed a ward right here, he actually would have known that Olaf was going around, right? So this ward is crappy. Junglers go around. You can't see him, right? Let's go ahead and talk to JLags and see what he's to say for the game. All right, guys, we are out of game 2. Now, this game was pretty good, JLags. You did the most damage in the game. Although you guys did lose, it kind of went the same as it did last game. They had an Olaf, right? And they kind of just like ran you guys over. The Darius kind of just running at you guys. You just all dying. Kind of unfortunate this loss, right? Can you quickly summarize what exactly happened this game? And what do you think was the main influencer for this loss?
Yeah, so this game, the start was rough. I started 0-2. The Olaf ganked early. I adjusted from there how I was laning to try to close the farm gap between me and the Lucian and not just keep not keep giving Olaf kills. Olaf, I mean, jungle-wise and pressure on the map, I think you'll see him in mid and bot a lot. Kha'Zix didn't really show too much lane presence early on. And Olaf definitely dominated the map there. And then on top of it, Kha'Zix and Caitlyn, they were just going back and forth with each other. Caitlyn AFK'd at one point and then came back. But yeah, I mean, and with how strong Darius was and Olaf at the time, it was just, I could only do so much poking down, especially with Darius Q heals and Olaf's healing. I got Morello's to try to mitigate it, but at the point in the game, it was just too far.
What do you think you could have done better this game as well?
I mean, definitely didn't need to give up the early kills. I could have been paying more attention to where Olaf would have been on the map and maybe gotten a little more vision up on the map. I believe some of the team fights, I positioned myself in some wonky spots where I was a little too close up, and it died because of it. There were some where I died, but there was no option, so I got a kill and also died, but it was the best outcome. But yeah, I mean, definitely, I mean, I could still farm better. 6.6 per minute's not terrible, but I'd like to be up to like 7.5. And then just playing the lanes a little bit safer, especially with how strong Lucian is early. I don't think I respected it. And then once Olaf stepped into the lane, that was it.
After these 2 games, I'm going to ask you a question. I want you to be completely honest with me. Do you feel like you deserve Diamond after these 2 games?
I do. I mean, I think with this one, I have, besides Thresh, I have a strong, one of the strongest KDAs on the team. I did the most damage. I died the least. Tied for second most kills on the team. I don't necessarily think that I was impactful enough to carry it to the win, but I also wasn't a hindrance. I was kind of just playing in the pocket, right? Exactly.
Yeah, so my opinion on you, JLags, I personally think you deserve Diamond, right? But not because of these 2 games. I've known you for a while. I think I've known you for 2 years now. And from what I've seen, your gameplay, you definitely deserve Diamond. I don't think these 2 are a great example or a great presentation of your skill level. I feel like these games were kind of like mediocre compared to your natural skill level. I feel like what I've seen from you, obviously. I think personally you deserve Diamond. The audience might think otherwise, but I believe you deserve Diamond. So I'm going to leave it to the comment section below. I think that's going to wrap up the video. JLags, thank you so much for being part of this.
Absolutely. Thank you.
And yeah, that's going to wrap it up, guys. Leave in the comment section below what you feel like JLags deserves, whether you feel like he deserves Silver or Diamond or Challenger. Just letting me know. There's going to be a poll in the top right corner as well. And also, guys, I do upload daily on my second channel. Make sure to check that out. I stream on twitch.tv daily as well. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I love you all. Let's go Slayer, and I'm out. See you guys. Peace.